Welcome to next section of our video. So in this section, as we were discussing about the methods, what kind of methods are used in Java and what is the concepts of methods. So here I'll tell you what method is used for our app and how it's implemented. So as you can see, as I have told you, like we first will just concentrate on lines 18, 19 and 20. So as we can see over here, this line protected void on create bundle saved instance. So first we'll understand what this line is doing, and then we'll move ahead to the next sections. So in case of any Android app development, the method which is called is Oncreate. So this is the method which is called, and when the activity is first called, first created basically. So whenever you create your activity, first time the activity is created, so your Oncreate method will be called by default. Since this main activity is the only activity in our Android app, it means that this Oncreate method will be called when our app is first created. So as I have told you, so this main activity .java will be the only activity which our Android app will be using. So this Oncreate method will be called when our app is first created. Then the Oncreate method is a type of method that performs an action but does not return any kind of results. So that is indicated by the void keyword. So this is the void keyword. As I told you, method either returns a value or it will not return any value. Any method that doesn't return any value is always indicated by a void keyword, means it will not return any value. So here our Oncreate method does not return any kind of value. So if the results were to be returned, then the data type of the result would be here instant, like so if this method has to return some value, the data type would be have been like this, as we have done in our examples. So like this int, where we have used this type of result. So here basically we can see data type for add num method. So this is add num is a method, and it has two parameters, as you can see, int a and int b. So the defined by the integer value, and but in our app the method has a single parameters which is called, so we'll see which is a single parameter which is there in our app. So our method has a single parameter which is known as saved instance, and whose data type is bundled, and again the body of the method is surrounded by the curly braces. So this is how this is the method starting, and this is the closing brace. So this is the concept of it. So we have seen that Oncreate method doesn't return any value. It has just a single parameter saved instance, and its data type is bundle, and it is surrounded by a curly braces. Now let's understand the important line, which is line number 20, which shows how to call a method. So this is the way how we can call your method. So as you can see, set content view means how your app view will look like. So the call is to a method named set content view. So set content view is a method. When we hover the method set content view, we can see that it's asking for a, so here if I put r.layout, layout is nothing but what kind of layout our main activity class will be using. So here you can see it already gives me a hint that we already have a layout or activity layout file, which is activity underscore main file, which I already told you these are the three files which we'll use. So I'll just click on this, and it will be using activity main.xml file. So inside the parenthesis is the parameter of the method, and it's telling this activity to use the activity main layout as its content view. So it's telling that we have to use this layout as its content view. So whatever you write the layout, this is where the activity main.layout XML file gets attached to this main activity. So this is how the attachment is done. So you already have this activity main.xml file, if you can see over here inside the layout directory, and here we are not doing anything, we are just attaching this layout to the main activity class. Now as the layout is attached, we can work with the layout and change it as per our requirements. So whatever changes I make to this activity main.xml, those changes will be reflected in our main screen. So I'll just open this file as well. So this is our main activity, this is our activity main.xml file. So anyways, this I'll explain in more details, like we'll change some names, we'll change color and everything, and our main screen will change as per this layout. Now next thing is that now as the layout is attached, we can work with the layout and change it as per requirements. Now we need some IDs which are assigned against a text view and a button view. As you can see, we have some text view, we have button views. So those are attached to our, so those are some IDs which are attached to the text view and button view. We need to tell the button what we need to do when we tap on it. So these are some of the functionality we need to tell the button what it will do. So for that we need to attach some ID. So in the next section, we'll add some more code to this main activity class and make our app perform the desired functionality we want. So I'll tell you how the views get attached, what are the concepts of view in our next section. So thank you and see you in the next section.